Hello, this is State Representative LaDawn LBJ Jones, serving District 62, which includes East Point, College Park, South Fulton, and Douglas County. I'm here today to give you your 20-day legislative update. As many of you know, our legislative session is only 40 days long, so we're halfway through, and this has been one of the fastest legislative sessions in Georgia history. One of those reasons is for one of the first bills that passed at the beginning part of the session. This year, Georgia has decided to follow the federal election dates, which means our primary elections, which are the elections in which you vote based on party, will be moved from July until May 20th of 2014. So all Georgia voters, please pay attention. May 20th is just around the corner, and that will be your opportunity to make your voice be heard for your elected officials. In addition, big news this year in the General Assembly has been medical marijuana. This bill has been co-sponsored by a bipartisan group of legislators who would like to provide medical marijuana specifically to children with illnesses who need it. This bill has gained a lot of support and has been featured on the news quite a bit. And if you are interested, you should chime in and let us know how you feel about the use of medical marijuana. Another big issue is the gun bill. Last year, we debated heavily whether or not guns should be allowed on schools, churches, and other campuses. This year, a joint committee of the House and the Senate have come together to come to a compromise. Just as recently as yesterday, the bill has gone through the House committee. And now it will go over to the Senate in order for a decision to be made on the compromises. The final big issue of this year is the State Health Benefits Plan. Recently, there was a massive change to the State Health Benefits Plan which affected thousands of Georgians. Governor Deal announced recently that he will change the state benefits plan effective March 14th to a plan that is more affordable for all of the state's employees. Governor Deal also announced his severe weather task force. As a result of the recent snowstorm, he has compiled a team of meteorologists, legislators, and other important officials to determine how we will handle bad weather in the future. That's definitely a benefit for Georgia. Now, I want to give you information about bills that I told you I would present prior to the beginning of session. The first bill is the Zombie Foreclosure Bill. This bill creates notice requirements and helps to protect former homeowners who lost their homes due to foreclosures. We have found that here in Georgia, many of those homeowners are still listed as the owners, although they were kicked out many years before. This makes them responsible for the back-owed taxes, HOA, and code enforcement fees, and we feel that it is unjust. We were able to get bipartisan support for this great bill, and it is now moving into committee. We are scheduled for a hearing before the Banking and Finance Committee on Tuesday, February 11th, and hope that we can get the bill to the floor of the entire House for a vote by the end of the week. Another bill that I was working on is the HOPE Bill, Georgia's Best and Brightest. This was a loan and tuition repayment program for students who did volunteer work while at a Georgia college. This year in the General Assembly, Representative Stacey Evans has introduced an excellent HOPE bill that helps to improve the use of hope by our technical students in Georgia. I think that it's a great bill, and to help support her, I'm going to withhold my HOPE bill for future years. It's very important that when we spend Georgia's taxpayer money, that we are wise, careful, and take our time. So I think that one more year will help all Georgians out. Another bill is the Child Testimony Bill. This bill will allow children who are victims of sexual assault to be able to testify in court, but in another room separate from the person who abused them. This bill ensures the constitutional protections of the defendant, but at the same time ensures that we do not unfairly harm a child who's already been victimized once. The final bill is a bill to create the City of South Fulton, HB 704. This bill creates a referendum for voters on the May 20th election so that you all can decide if you would like to be incorporated as a city. Thus far, this bill has been signed by delegation members in the House and soon will be going into committee. After the committee hearing, we hope that it will take a vote on the floor of the House and then quickly go over to the Senate. It's very important that this bill move quickly so that we can ensure that we can get the bill on the ballot prior to May 20th. Please stay tuned to my website, myga62.com to get more information on these bills and others. And if you would like to chime in or give me some information, please don't hesitate to email me at ladon.jones@house.ga.gov. I enjoyed serving you. I look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, this is LaDon LBJ Jones.